Chapter 7 Test. Question 1. Which of the following quantities represents a vector quantity? The answer is C. The wind was 35 kilometers an hour from the northeast. Question 2. Which of the following vectors below represents 40n west? The answer is B, where the arrow is pointing left. 3. Vector A represents a force of 24n at 85 degrees. Vector minus 2a would be, mark this one wrong. This is the wrong answer. So put down C, or put down, oh shoot, that's the right answer. Wrong answer, write it down, is A minus 48n at 5 degrees. Question 4. Chris skates 10 kilometers north and then 20 kilometers east. How far is Chris from his starting point? Okay, for work on the side, do a little, draw a straight line and then a line straight out to the right that's a little longer, and then connect that, making it a triangle. On the initial starting line, goes up, 10 kilometers, and then make it an arrow as a line, that first line, and above that arrow write N. And then from N to the right, that line, make that an arrow, and write E at the end of that arrow. And then that line is 24 kilometers. And then the long line of the triangle, in the middle, right above the line, write R with that little bracket or overline thingy. And then at the corner where the N is, do a little degrees, half circle, and write 90 degrees. And beside that, write 10 squared plus 24 squared equals C squared. 100 plus 576 equals C squared. Then do a long division bracket and put 676 under that equals C squared, and then write 26 equals C. And the answer is D, 26 kilometers. Question 5. From question number 4, what is the bearing Chris would have to skate at to go directly from his starting point to the ending point? The answer is D, 67 degrees. For work on the side, write sine, S-I-N, theta, so a circle with a line in the middle, over 24 equals sine 90 over 26. Now write 24 in small numbers by each of the sine lines. Do a little dot kind of beside, like a period behind the 24 on both. And then write theta equals 67 degrees. Question 6. Given the geometric figure, determine equivalent to the vector sum AB plus FE. The answer is D, GE. Two chains are attached to a truck. One pulls north with a force of 27,000 N, and the other pulls east with a force of 10,000 N. Determine the magnitude to the nearest 1,000 N, and the direction to the nearest degree of the resultant force vector. Okay, so just mark this one as D. This could be wrong. 28, 7, 9, 2, and 70 degrees east of north. So D. Question 8. U represents 1 kilometer an hour north. V represents 1 kilometer an hour west. What vector sum would result in a vector with direction northeast? The answer is C. U with a line over it plus negative V with a line over it. Question 9. The vector U represents 30 kilometers an hour due north. If you want a new vector of 60 kilometers an hour due north, you would need to multiply U with a line over it by A, 2. Question 10. The vector U represents 30 kilometers an hour due north. If you want a new vector of 15 kilometers an hour due south, you would need to multiply U by D, minus 0.5. End of first page.